Hi, welcome first of all to everybody who's tuned in to be watching Song Salutes and Samoosas. My name is June and I'm from the Cape Cultural Collective. And with me I've got Valmont Lane, who's one of our salutees. He's from the band, we made it up. He's from the band Rafiek, which was a formidable struggle protest rock band of the 80s. And the one thing you said in a couple of interviews is your music went beyond just protesting. What did you mean by that?
I think, as Rafiek, we thought of ourselves as activists first. And it's been, I think it's a time when you didn't have much of a choice almost if you lived through those times. And we responded in the best way that we could. We all kind of into the music, and that's what happened. For better or for worse.
Because I think if anybody was around in Cape Town in the 80s, at any rally, fundraiser, Goomba, you guys were there.
Yeah, it was an amazing time because you couldn't have meetings, political meetings. So political meetings became parties. People jammed and there were Goombas and all kinds of things happened in them. We pushed the boundaries of a party very, very seriously, but it was cool. It was a different time.
And just as an offshoot, what are you now doing?
I'm still involved with music. I've tried to stay. My father and mother both warned me against being a musician, so I struggle with that, but that's my story. I work with music and I'm still fascinated by the way people work with music to keep up their hopes and to imagine the future that they want. It's powerful. I think music does a lot to drive that kind of desire in us to change the world for the better. So I like that.
Thank you very much. We're going to be chatting to a couple of other salutees and our patrons and members of the board. But stay tuned. Concert should start basically on time. And I promise you're in for a treat. If you've got a speaker, use it so that you get the best sound, not your phone.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. How are you all? It's a lovely Saturday evening. Bietjie koud, né? Bietjie relaxed. It's nice to see some familiar faces. Hello, Glenda. Hiding. Everybody good? Some unfamiliar faces as well. Places. Meet and places. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Gary. I'll be your MC for the evening. And I'd like to welcome you here to Songs, Salutes, and Samoosas. Now, the Rosa Choir tonight will be performing beautiful songs for you and memorable salutes. Maar julle gaan die samosas eet, né? Lekker. Ja, moet nie te veel eet nie. Ja, daai vrou daai het 'n bietjie soybrand, né? Soybrand park. It's not nice, yeah, not too much samosas. So it was John Donne, ladies and gentlemen, that reminded us that no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Now, we are only able to stand here today, united in our diversity, celebrating our uniqueness, and our unity because of those that came before us and those who valiantly fought and continue to fight the good fight. Yes? So without any further ado, I give you the Rosa Choir.
Night and the spirit of life calling Pamela. Voice with the fear of a child answers into great. Hear the words and have faith. Oh, have faith. He lives in you. He lives in me. Now he watches over everything.
in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Come, repeat me now. He don't say no. On me, oh no, pay to stand. Bound, niemand kan help as jij niet weet. But in no word of grace.
Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Yaman kang buke naman la Itropo wako Doba ko na Ko bakala Idingin tu Oh ko yaman.
Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call me. You just call me. You just call me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We, today the Rosa Choir, salutes the Young Men's Sporting Club. Established in the dry dock, D6 in 1938, they are the oldest Malay choir in Cape Town, turning 80 last year. They were forced to move in the early 70s as a result of the Group Areas Act. They then relocated to Woodlands in the Mitchells Plain area and survived through all these years, guided by the motto, our heritage, building our future. We, the Rosa Choir, we salute you, the Young Men's Sporting Club, as well. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. As well as the Cape Town Male Voice Choir. In 1976, a few male choristers broke away from a racially exclusive choir. They then established the Cape Town Male Voice Choir and have been going for over 40 years. They lasted because of the spirit of brotherhood, patience, and understanding. In 2012, the choir represented Africa along with many international and prestigious acts in celebration of the London Olympics in the UK. So we, the Rosa Choir, we salute the Cape Town Male Voice Choir. Thank you.
tapa patinko kutwane. Sele kabele tapa patinko kutwane. Sele kabele tapa patinko kutwane. Kapito Naftali and brings good fortune. It travels the roadway and brings good fortune. Kapito Naftali and brings good fortune. It travels the roadway and brings good fortune. Kekulope and Iswari Yaboske. Kekulope and Iswari Yaboske. Kekulope and Iswari Yaboske. Kekulope and Iswari Yaboske. Ikriska Elela Kuko Kotwane. Ikriska Elela Kuko Kotwane. Ikriska Elela Kuko Kotwane. Ikriska Elela Kuko Kotwane. Sele kabele sitapa patinko.
Sure. I feel like I need to get my breath back after that. Whew. Okay, so tonight, we, the Rosa Choir, salute the Lekwezi Arts Group. Lekwezi, meaning Morning Star, was established by Pamela Ntati. They've been going strong for 16 years, serving youth in Gugulethu, Philippi, and Kailicha. Their aim is to keep children off the streets, teaching them skills and developing their talents. Tonight, we salute the Lekwezi Arts Group. Tonight, Rosa Choir salutes Athlone Academy of Music. Started in 1994, a watershed year in South African history, they offer music education to youth in the Athlone areas, Cape Flats and beyond, producing concerts and seasoned musicians in the music industry. The brainchild of the late Sam Yonker, this group has survived and grown for 25 years. They believe teaching music to the youth aids discipline, motivation, and a sense of belonging. Today, we salute the Athlone Academy of Music. Tonight, the Rosa Choir, that's a bit better, salutes the Rafiek Band. Rafiek, meaning Get Wise, was a unique, iconic struggle band of the 1980s. Originally the Oakland's high band, it was started by teacher Aki Khan in 1983. They played a mix of covers and original struggle songs for all occasions, with an iconic original song, Nelson, that had many singing happily along. The music wasn't just about protesting, however, but also about mobilizing people. They were inspirational to young and old, sharing stages with names like the late Brenda Fassie and our dear Johnny Clegg. And tonight we are actually honored to have with us one of the original Rafiek members, Wayne. So tonight we salute Rafiek.
Africa.
uzobuya sihlale sonke. Tula tula tanami, tula tula tanami, tula tula tanami. Uba uzobuya sihlale naye, uba uzobuya sihlale sonke.
she'll just explain what this venue is all about. Hazel.
Hi. Just like to say welcome to the House of Ubuntu. And everybody thinks we're a community center, And in actual fact, we're a non-profit organization that will be 35 years in September. And in all of those years, we have been working with adults who work with children. We train the trainers, we train the teachers, and we work with schools, and we help with an understanding of the child. And we also our underlying part of that has been stopping another lost generation, which is huge. And when we built this building, we built it for education, for holistic education, which means we work through the arts and we work through movement, and it's very holistic. And this is why this type of event is very much close to our hearts. And we also, part of Ubuntu, and we're a working site of Ubuntu, is building community. And that is what we do every day. We work with Ubuntu. We are a center that sometimes gets to work with that quite difficultly and sometimes quite smoothly. And it's a big task that we take on. And as you all know, in working with community and in community, it's not all plain sailing, but sometimes it's a beautiful dance and song together. So welcome and enjoy the rest. Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. As the saying goes, variety is the spice of life. So we're going to add a little spice to tonight's performance. Take it away, boys.
back. This evening, we are paying tribute to the Wilvens School of Ballet. It was established in 1968 by a close group of friends who started cultural activities in the Kensington area. The school taught ballet as well as Spanish and contemporary dance. Through the medium of dance, they empowered young people to help eliminate oppression and injustice. Sadly, the school closed its doors in 2013, but ballet, classical Greek, and national dance, along with other art forms, continue to thrive in the Kensington, Factoryton community, thanks to their efforts. This evening we salute the Wilvens School of Ballet. Our next dance group is the Africa Ablaze dance group. It's a dynamic Western Cape-based dance company established in 1999 by Glenda Jones. Their motto, provide every child who wants to dance a place to dance. Every child who joins Africa Ablaze gets to perform on stage, irrespective of shape, color, or ability. Their vision is for dancers to experience joy, healing, creativity, and expression in order to develop motivated, confident, disciplined, fit, spirited, and healthy human beings. We salute the Africa Ablaze dance group. Our next dance group is Heal the Hood Hip Hop. Started out as an informal community-based volunteer organization in 1998 by youth, for youth. Its founder, Emil Janssen, along with many of his peers, worked to harness the power of music to serve the youth. They assist the youth to see the bigger picture, helping them to liberate themselves and their families. In 2016, Emil was honored as a lead SA hero for his work. We salute Heal the Hood Hip Hop.
Maku
op die veld, veilig in my huis, maar ek word geslaan, geskree, my eer word geneem. Dit is my lewe, vat dit terug, jy is nie in beheer.
Umntwana ozalwe ngababili ngaphandle kothando ngethemba loba bayondithanda mna ubomi bami bonke andikunqweneleli kude andikunqweneleli kude
Shouldn't have to lose control.
Hulle is warm. Julle kan maar sit. Sit maar lekker, get comfortable. We'd now like to salute those that have passed on, but whose legends will continue to grow strong and long. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to draw your attention to our keyboardist. That's Ricky. Say hi, Ricky. And he is the nephew of the late great piano maestro Hotep Kaleta. I'm sure you'll follow in his footsteps. Continue, guys.
Die verhoog van die Joseph Stone Auditorium in Athlone het vir baie kunstenaars hulle eerste geleentheid gegee om famous te word. Die ene groep is oorspronklik van District 6, maar in 1968 word hulle geforseer om uit die Kaap te trek as gevolg van die groep Aries Act. Hulle bied dans, drama en musieklesse aan vir jong mense op die Kaapse vlakte vir baie min fooie. 'n Regte tuiste vir almal. Meeste plaaslike kunstenaars het al daarop gevoer. Ons salute die Joseph Stone 1 groep.
Siyanibulisa namkelekile manenikazi namanene. Namhlanje silapha kobusuku. Rosa sizawuphakamisa i-Heart Community and Education Theatre Company. Le nkampani yaqungulwa ngonyaka ka-1997 ingesiyo inkampani enengeniso ngokwezimali, ibizwa kubana yi-non-profit organization. Le company ichaza injongo nomsebenzi wayo ngokufundisa nemidlalo yeqonga ekuhlaleni. Iye yalula isandla kwindawo ngendawo zokuhlala emiselwe kuzo. Basebenzisa imidlalo yeqonga ukufundisa nokunyusa umdlandla noqwalaselo lwemiba ethi ichaphazele ukuhlala jikelele eMzantsi Afrika.
Today we salute the theatre that we've all come to know and love as the Artscape Theatre. But it started in 1974 as the Nico Malan Theatre, a complex, a theatre that was exclusively set aside for the entertainment and the attendance of whites. And it was only in 1991 that basically it was transformed into the Artscape Theatre. Before it was run by the CAPAB, which is the Cape Performing Arts Board, and they organized around 4 disciplines. It was orchestra, opera, ballet, and drama. And then, of course, it was transformed to the Artscape Theatre. Now, in the years following 1991, of course, a lot of effort was put into transforming it. And then more recently, we would like to salute Marlene Leroux, who is now the CEO of the Artscape Theatre, and her team, who they've really put every effort into making sure that it is a center where everyone can actually enjoy the arts, and it includes everyone, and everyone is welcome. So the Rosa Choir salutes the Artscape Theatre Centre.
The world is full of strange behavior. Every man has to be his own savior. I know I can make it on my own if I try, but I'm searching for a great art to stand me by underneath the African sky. A great art to stand me by.
I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart. Searching for the spirit of the great heart
under African sky.
I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart.
I see fire in your eyes.
I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart
that beats diamond inside.
Sometimes I feel that you really know me. Sometimes there's so much you can show me.
There's a highway stars across the heavens. There's a whispering sound of the storm in the grass. There's rolling thunder across the savannah. A hope and a dream at the edge of the sky. And your life is a story like the wind. Your life is a story like the wind.
I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart
under African sky.
I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart.
I see the fire in your eyes.
I'm searching for you can show me. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart.
I was so tempted to come out and go. Not good. I haven't trained for a long time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've noticed that this is a Rosa choir, but we haven't had Rosa at all. We haven't had just even just a little taste of it. I think it's necessary, don't you think? I think it's very necessary. So we will just give you a little bit of a teaser. I think so. Now, some of you might know I was in Guma. And Talib, the late Talib, he was a great man, and he taught me to work in an ensemble, but he never taught me the akkeltjies. I couldn't do the akkeltjies. I was just look man that could do the akkeltjies. I vrou lag. I said, yeah, for the English-speaking people, ankles, small ankles, akkeltjies. So I'm gonna call on Mustafa to lead us in Rosa. Are you ready? Ready, lekker. And that's it. I know you were getting into the groove now. So was I. Well, anyway, ladies, I'd like to call on Kay. Where is Kay? Kay's going to just say a few words and give a few vote of thanks to a few people.
They'll have to come to the next show to hear the rest of that song, right?
Yes. See, it was a slum. What's a slum?
Okay, so sadly, we've come to the end of our, what I hope was an enjoyable evening. And I'm so glad that some of our salutees have joined us here this evening. Thank you. We appreciate and acknowledge that so many of our community organizations have paved the way for what we are trying to do here this evening. So now it's up to me to do a bit of thanks. And first of all, I must thank the choir, my choir mates. Thank you. I'd also like to thank the musicians. I mean, they make us sound so good. Thank you. And then, of course, I don't know whether it was appeared to the three brass boys, I call them. Thank you very much for them for joining us as well. And then the sound crew. Without the sound, good sound, we would really sound terrible. So thank you, guys, the sound crew. And Hazel Suttle, where are you? Hazel Suttle from Novalis. This is a lovely, lovely venue. And so we thank you, Hazel, for allowing us to come and really bending over backwards to make sure that everything is organized for us. Thank you very, very much. Then, of course, I've already thanked some of our salutees, but our partners, Saktu, for example, who really came and supported us this evening. Thank you very much, Saktu. And all our community partners from Bonteheuwel and all the areas that we work with, thank you for coming here this evening. So now you can see I'm working my way up, right? But I also want to acknowledge a very special person here this evening who came out to watch us, Dennis Goldberg. Dennis, I hope you can see we're trying to keep the flag flying, using culture to bring people together across the many, many boundaries that separate us. So it is you and your comrades, Dennis, who have shown us the way. So thank you very much for coming this evening. And then, of course, really, without you, who would we perform to? I mean, really. It is the audience, it is people coming to hear us and to listen to us and giving us the chance to share our work with you. We love singing. So we are just so happy that you came here to join us this evening. Thank you very, very much. The audience! I know that there are some of you who are burning to join us here, am I right? So feel free to come and speak to us afterwards. No. There's always a place for you on the podium somewhere. And seriously, if I can sing, then anyone can do it. I'm telling you, don't tell anyone that.
No, they will all come on stage. They will all come on stage. Money.
So we're going to end off with our final song now. But really, I just want to thank two very, very special people this evening.
Me? No.
No, it's not you. And it's not even me. Tersia, our choir director, she is a star. We would just be singing like any other, like you sing in the shower if it wasn't for her. She guides us, she inspires us. Thank you, Tersia. I'm sure you all agree with me, don't you?
Yes. Die vrou het hare op haar tande. She is very capable.
And then of course, Rafiek, he's calm, steady, but firm hand has made this production as well as event. Thank you, Rafiek. Right,
there's one more person that I forgot because we were just moving in and out the whole choir. We forgot to thank Shay, our beautiful dancer, ladies and gentlemen. Was she not beautiful?
Daddy had us hold up in there. I didn't see her.
I know. Anyway.
But I can imagine how beautiful it was.
Yeah.
So we are going to do our final number, ladies and gentlemen. Relax and enjoy. Thank you very much.
When the sky falls from the skies, I will be forever yours. You will be forever mine. There's a special star that shines every evening in your eyes. There's a special star that shines. It's time I hear that lullaby. There's a special star that shines every evening in your eyes. Woo! Special star. Special star. Oh yeah. Special star. Special star. Oh yeah.
Rosa Choir, ladies and gentlemen!
Night and the spirit of life calling Mamela.
And the voice with the fear of a child says, Mamela.
Wait, there's no mountain too great. Hear the words and have faith. Have faith. He lives in you. He lives in me. He watches over everything you see. Into the water, into the truth, in your reflection. He lives in you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the Rosa Choir. I wasn't sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you have a very, very good evening and get some rest, drive safely, and we will see you at the next one.
We're absolutely thrilled. We've put in a lot of hard work and picked the fruits of it tonight. As you know, it's not only about the singing, it's also about bringing people together, and I think that we have achieved that. So really, you know, we're going to be celebrating for a while now and take all of this in. It's been a 7-year journey since the Rosa Choir started, slowly being built, visiting communities and so on. So I'm very excited tonight. Thank you.